Hey guys, this is Bradley from B Design. Today I'm going to show you how to cut an image out in Photoshop and place it in another. Quick and fast when you have a deadline to meet. This is a project that I'm doing for a B Design client, and they want this posted on their Instagram account. So since this is for social media, the proper size for any social media post on Instagram or Facebook is 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels. So we start by creating a new project. You can do this two ways. You can either press the Command N for a new, or you can manually go to the drop down list like this, up to File, down to New, and we're going to keep it at custom. And as you can see, we have it at 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels. You have to keep the resolution at 72. Anything larger than that, it will be too large to go on to any social media. And that's the same for RGB, which is red, green, blue colors. Otherwise, for print, you would have it at CMYK, but we'll go through that in later videos. I always keep mine at my background at transparent. In the advanced, you always leave at what settings it's already at. So we press OK. And this is my artboard. So now we need to bring in the images that we want to cut out. So I go up to File, Open, and here's the two images I need. Open. Okay, now here's the two images I need to cut out and combine into one. I use the quick selection tool, which will quickly cut this out when I'm in a time rush. You just click and run through the whole image that you want to cut out. Just keep doing this until you have all the parts you need.
A few moments later.
Then you need to cut it and paste it onto its own background. You do this by Command C and Command V. Now as you can see, it's on its own layer. Then you go to 1080 pixel by 1080 pixel background that we already created and do Command V again. Then to fix the size so it fits, you do Command T. This way you can drag it or resize it. Whenever you resize something, you need to always press down Command Shift. That way it stays the proper size. It doesn't get all pixelated and misshaped. Then you press Shift. Now on to the next image. And you just repeat.
12 seconds later.
Cut and paste. Now it's on its own layer. Then we go to the image we want to paste it onto. And repeat. Command V. Command T to resize it. And then to add a background, I always use the rectangle tool. You're able to change what shapes you want to use it as. For right here, I am going to use the rectangle tool. Then the color I'm going to have it to be is white. And rearrange arrange the layers so it's underneath. Press enter. There's our background. Now to make it look like they're meant to be there and they're not just floating, we're going to drop shadows to it. By doing that, you go to the image and you double click it. Then you go down to drop shadow. Then here you just mess with the settings until it looks right. For distance, we're going to keep it at 20. The spread, we're going to keep it at 5, and size at 5, and the noise at 5. And we're going to leave the blend at normal, and the angle at 90 degrees. And here you can change the color of the drop shadow, but we're going to keep it black because it's more natural. Press OK. Then to repeat the effect onto the other image, all you do is press Command and then you drag the effect onto the other image. But we're going to add another effect so they look more natural. So double click. We're going to add the outer glow. Drop this down to 20. Gonna leave it at screen, noise at 5, the spread at 5, and the size at 5. The range and the jitter at 50 and 100. This is all on your own preference. You can mess with it all you want and make it look however you want. Then to save, we do the keyboard shortcut is Command S. Otherwise you can go up the file, down to save. Then we're going to name this 12. And you can either save it Photoshop, but if you want to post it onto social media, it has to be a JPEG. And you can put it where you want it. Here we're going to put it on desktop, so it's easier to get to. Then save. Press OK. And that's how you cut out an image and have it at the proper size to post on social media. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.